Interesting. While acknowledging that Meghan Markle was gleeful at the opportunity to publicly call him out for forgetting they had ever met, Andy Cohen claims he can understand why she would want to do so. But before we continue, are you interested in starting or scaling a YouTube channel without having to show your face or becoming a traditional YouTuber to earn $30,000 a month? Click on the link below for more information. On the most recent episode of her podcast this week, Andy Cohen claimed that Meghan Markle was gleeful about the opportunity to publicly throw it in his face that he had forgotten ever meeting her before she became a royal. The 54-year-old host of Watch What Happens Live made an appearance on Tuesday's episode of Markle's Archetypes. He introduced himself to the Duchess and said it was nice to meet her, but she happily reminded him that they had already met twice. In a recent episode of his SiriusXM program Andy Cohen Live, the TV producer joked that Markle threw the mistake in his face, implying that when they first met, he thought of her as a bit of a whatever person. I have to admit that she was gleeful when she told me. He said, she was so happy to tell me that, but I can kind of see why she would want to shove it in my face. I know you never forget how you were treated, so I get it. She is still Meghan Markle, and you remain the same person. He acknowledged, however, that he was unaware that Meghan would be hiding that awkward moment, adding that he got it, but that he thought it was an interesting move on her part. I just have to say that I understand why she included that. I found that to be really fascinating, he said. Cohen continued, implying that when they first met, he thought of Meghan as more of a whatever person, saying, first of all, you never know who you meet in a day. But listen, obviously I didn't become a duchess. I started hosting old Queen talk shows. And I remember meeting people who were whatever when I was a young queen, so I just find it interesting. It's really interesting. The awkward interaction between Meghan and Andy unfolded at the start of their interview, when the TV host told the Duchess it was nice to meet her, only for her to reply, it's good to see you. I've met you before, but you'll never remember it. Cohen was shocked he had previously met the former actress, and Markle then explained she first met at USA Bravo event and added that she was a huge fan of The Real Housewives executive producer. I was so eager to be on your show, because I was such a Housewives fan at the time, and I just couldn't get booked, Andy. Markle said, before quipping, so, thanks for being here with me. She then noted the pair met a second time when she attended a WHHL taping with her Suits co-star Gabriel Marked. However, the Duchess wasn't a guest on the hit show. Cohen explained that when Markle added that she came to a WWHL taping before, he felt a little worse. He then admitted that rejecting the former actress an appearance was the biggest blunder in the 13 years of the show, adding that he'd now be begging for her to come to the show. He also explained that they may have denied her because of her relationship with Prince Harry. I had that feeling when basically we started to kind of forensically figure out if it was you, because we had a sense. We were like, I think she may be a Housewives fan, but even worse, Andy, we think we didn't have her on the show. During the Archetypes podcast, Markle also discussed her love for The Real Housewives with Cohen, before adding that she stopped watching the drama-filled reality show when her own life became more dramatic, which fans assumed was a nod to her relationship with Prince Harry and joining the royal family. After she confessed to being a fan of the reality TV show, Cohen, one of the 3 male guests to appear on the Archetypes podcast, said, I guess the $1 million question is, do you still watch The Housewives? This is what we've been dying to know. Markle replied, well, I will tell you the truth. I stopped watching The Housewives when my life had its own level of drama. That I stopped. Cohen finished her sentence, saying, craving other people's. Thanks for watching.